Welcome back to the 27th episode of This Week in Comics. My name is Yule, and every week I recommend comics that are going to be coming out. So stick around, we're going to have a special guest too. First up we have Scales and Scoundrels number 6. After the 5th issue, they took a little bit of a break, which happens with most Image comic books. And now the creators have come back with a new story arc, starting with issue number 6. I'm very excited for it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to read the 5th issue. We sold out and it was not made available for reordering. But for any people out there in my boat or just are interested in reading a really good fantasy comic, the trade paperback comes out in the same day, collecting the first 5 issues. Very good artwork, the story is cool, it's fun, not too serious, but it isn't too kiddie either. I highly recommend the series, so pick it up. Next up we have a preview of a comic I know very little about, but you know who does? My brother Jeff. Check this out.
Hey everyone, I'm here to preview Robotech Volume 1, which should be issue 1 through 6. Written by Brian Wood and art by Marco Turini. Sorry, I forgot the name for a second there. So, I am a huge Robotech fan. I'm huge, I have 3 tattoos, so take this preview with a grain of salt. It is a review since I've read all 6 issues and I love it. I was about 6 when Robotech first came out, and I've seen it many a time. If any of you know Robotech or don't know, basically alien spaceship crashes, humans take the technology, make stuff out of it, aliens come and get it, they leave, and there's a big chase and all sorts of goodness starts. It's wonderful. I forced my brother to order more comics, and we sold out of most of the issues, so I'm very proud of myself. Yeah. Ow, I hurt myself. Do yourself a favor, pick it up if you haven't read it. If you love it, which I know you will, then you can watch the cartoon on Netflix. I believe it's still all available. Like I said, it comes out Wednesday. It's phenomenal, and you'll love it.
Next up we have Versus number 1, which is a brand new offering from Image Comics. It seems that this story is about people fighting each other, maybe in like a game show sense. I don't really read blurbs too often because I don't want to be too spoiled about what stories are about. The important thing about this book though is that Assad Ribic is doing the illustrations. Fantastic illustrator who's done Secret Wars, Thor, and all sorts of things over the years. So, if you're a fan of the best artwork in comics and just want to see some really good action, I think this is going to be a book you're going to want to check out. So I don't know how it's been for other people in the rest of the country weather-wise, but out here in Northern California, it's been in the high 60s. So just in time for something like that, we're going to get the Swamp Thing Winter Special, number 1. Written by Tom King, who's doing all the great Mr. Miracle, Batman, previously did the Vision stuff, and artwork by Jason Fabok, who has done Batman and has worked for DC doing all sorts of other things. If you're a fan of the Swamp Thing, as I am, you should definitely be picking this book up because it's got really good creators, and also I do believe there's a Len Wein story, which would be his last story writing the Swamp Thing, since Len Wein's passed. So, pick this book up. I am looking forward to it, and you should be too. The big book that's coming out this week is Xmen Red number 1, written by Tom Taylor, who does the all-new Wolverine, with art by Mahmoud Asrar. I hope I said that right. This is all about Jean Grey coming back and being alive. If you read the Phoenix Resurrection story or just the last bits of the young Jean Grey story, you know you probably want to check out Xmen Red because old Red's going to be back. So, fans of X-Men, fans of Jean Grey, fans of really good illustrations should be picking this up. I'm definitely going to be checking this one out, and I think you should too. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into another episode. We'd love to hear from you. So let us know what you think about anything I've talked about or what you're reading in the comments down below. Visit your local comic store and just let everybody know we're really close to 100 subscribers, and I'd really like to thank everybody that's been joining in. So tell a friend, and we'll see you next week.